So there are a couple things I want you to hopefully continue to take from this, which is that it can be done and it can be simple. He said two things, push and pull. All of us can push and all of us can pull, right? And then, of course, safety. Safety is always important, right? So when I do your surgery, I always think about your safety, which is the most important thing. But then when you bend your knees, don't hurt your back, all those things, that's all about safety in that form. And so that's so important. And one of the things I do want to mention, too, is that these programs that we're doing, we are trying our best to share this information with everyone in the world, right? I mean, Keith and his team are back there simulcasting this, hopefully, to people all around the world. And I hope and pray that these videos will be watched tens of thousands of times by people who want to gain this information so they can live better lives. So that's really, really important. However, you should also aware something different, like even within my own clinic, right? I don't want to be that doctor who just tells you to work out and tells you to stop smoking and tells you to do things and doesn't do anything about it. Part of the reason we're kind of modifying our clinic too is so that we can actually give this to you, right? So we can actually almost force feed it to you. Can we be that nutritional trainer for you? Can we be that sleep trainer for you? Can we be that physical trainer for you? Can we be that spiritual trainer for you? And those are the things we're trying to do. Yes, they're separate, but they all still come from one place, which is your well-being. And that's what I want to say. And kind of as a segue, I want everyone to understand that despite the fact I'm the one standing here, this program was put on by the three amazing women at the Healing Net Foundation. That's Heather, Karalyn, and Stacy. So I need to give a big round of applause. And you might, yeah, that's right, Mike. Everyone needs to clap and stand up for them. Come on. It's a squat. There you go. Let's do a little exercise. More exercise. Stand. Look, you did two things at one time. You gave them a standing ovation, and you got to move your quads a little bit. Yes, even Karalyn gets to stand up. Yay! All right, friends. All right. So it is. I feel very blessed to have those women help support me. And so, as you know, behind every great man is 40 women telling him where to show up and what to do. Yeah, I get it. Okay. So I actually am not going to present the next person. I would like to invite Karalyn up here so that she can present the next speaker, because Karalyn, as all of you know, is the outreach and director of H&F. And the reason she has that particular role is because she is the heart. Her story, which you'll hear in just a few seconds, is the heart of everything we do. Like I do it. I'm like Will. I don't have neuroendocrine, right? As far as I know, I don't have neuroendocrine. I don't have cancer, as far as I know, and I take care of you, right? But still, my journey is very different from your journey, as Will has told you. However, her journey actually is your journey, and she is the one who always knows what is best for you guys because she's done it before. And she's done it in a period of time in which there was kind of no Dr. Lou. There was no like Healing Net Foundation. There was nothing. She had to do this all by herself. And so she is an inspiration to me. I feel like she is a blessing to have in our team. And we essentially never disagree. But if there's anything I don't know and I ask her, and I'm like, yes, that is the motivation, and that's where it always comes from, because it always comes from here. If I don't know if it's coming from here, then I'm not doing it. And so everything that we're doing comes from here. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Karalyn Faulkner.
Hi, everyone. I wasn't prepared to talk today, so I just wrote a couple of things down. And I want to start by telling you that cancer is difficult, being a caregiver is difficult, but everyone in this room has a secret that a lot of people do not have if they're not faced with the challenges that we are. And I want to add to that, having a particularly rare cancer, your challenges are extra, right? And it brings you closer to your caregiver or your family or the people that love you and surround you. You know the secret of what's important. And just briefly, my husband's name was Jim. I'm gonna cry, but that's the #1 rule of being a caregiver. cry all you want, okay? He was diagnosed in 2004. And we had 2 children, 7 and 11 at the time. And it was really scary because there were no answers for us. There wasn't a website. There wasn't a clinic. There was not a lot of Dr. Lou's at the time. It wasn't even Dr. Lou quite yet in the business. And we were told, just go live your life. Do what you can. And it just didn't sit well with me. I'm a mama bear to everyone. All of you now know that I will be there for you. And I really had to hit the ground running and find out answers and find research and travel the world on a very small budget. We were a, working family trying to make ends meet. And at one point, we had to leave for Switzerland for the PRRT treatment that is now available here. And we had $7.42 in our bank account. And I tell you that because this neuroendocrine community, we do what we have to do. And we pull together and we help one another. And now PRRT, plus many other surgical experts, to all the people that we're bringing to you in this series, are here for you. And I will continue to see to it that we keep moving forward and bringing it accessible to you. My husband was he was the loudest person in the room, the most gregarious person in the room, never sat down. If he did, he'd take a 2-minute nap and get up and go back outside to build another shed or a chicken coop or fix someone's dishwasher. He never stopped. And when he was diagnosed, it was really hard to see someone who was so active and vibrant have to go through surgeries, after surgeries, and treatments. And let me tell you, he did it with so much pride because his motto was, if I get up today and my feet touch the ground, it is a good day to make it a good day. And it didn't mean he wasn't doing it with pain and with concern and worry. And he knew I was holding up the fort, and I was holding in a lot of the worry. I felt that he had to go, and you patients, you people living with neuroendocrine, you have to have these surgeries and these procedures and these treatments, and that's so scary. So as caregivers, how many here feel that you want to hold as much of the other responsibilities so you can take something away from your person going through cancer, right? That's what we do. And when we do that, you have no choice, right? You have to help, you have to be there, you have to make these sacrifices. But when we do that, sometimes we hurt ourselves. So I'm living proof of 15 years that Jim lived with neuroendocrine cancer. I missed appointments. I didn't go to the gym anymore. I hurt my knee. I waited 4 years to get it fixed because his health took precedence. I didn't get my hair colored as often. I'm due, sorry. There are things, I didn't get to the dentist enough. I have a bad back because I helped him a lot get in and out of hospital beds and in and out of the car. I'm a little shorter than him. He was 6'2", and I would do it all over again. I just want you all to know, as caregivers, you are vital, you are important to this community. And I am so grateful for all of you taking care of these wonderful people living with neuroendocrine cancer. So remember yourself, and it could be just a few minutes in the morning. Your feet touch the ground, it's a good day to make it a good day. And if it means a 5-minute dance party to your favorite song while you're doing the dishes, great. If it means a quick walk outside, great. But keep up on your appointments, see your specialists, see your doctors, and ask questions, and ask for help. Please do not feel embarrassed or any shame in saying, being a caregiver for this person who means the moon and the sun to me is a lot, and I need help. Because that's normal, and that is what we are. We're human, and we're normal, and we should be speaking about that. And I know that all of the people in this room with neuroendocrine cancer are worried about you worrying about them. And stress and worry, your head is just not in the game when you're stressed and worried. And I, being super worried one day, fell down a flight of 3 whole stairs. And I broke bones in both of my feet. And my husband was in the hospital for 6 weeks. And I had a boot and a cast because I couldn't take 2 casts and walk, to Cedars-Sinai, which is like its own little city in Los Angeles, the hospital. So my advice to you is to please pay attention. Set yourself every day for not just your feet touching the ground for a good day, but take care of yourself. Pay attention to what you're doing. And when you've had enough, it is okay to take a break. And walking and exercise is great. And I'm going to be honest, there are days, there may be a week that you cannot do it because you're not getting enough rest or enough sleep and there are things to do. But find your peace. Find a little peace every day and do what you can. So I'm really excited about Inger coming up to speak to you because she's going to talk to you about ways that you can save your back and your knees and keep yourself as healthy as possible while you're helping the person that means so much to you. And I'm really here for both the patients. I like to tell everyone, the patients and the caregivers and the doctors and the pharma that are building bridges of hope, we're all building a bridge of hope together. And I love all of you. I feel like you're all family. And if I chase after you and ask if you need anything, no, I really, truly mean it. I want to help everyone here. And before I go, I'm sorry I didn't mean to talk so long. I just want to ask you all to do something for me that even the kids can do. I see some kids here. I want you to try this with me. Everyone just close your eyes for a minute. And take a nice deep breath. And release. And feel your feet touching the ground. And feel all the energy in this room of everyone here for the same reason. And open your eyes. And stay centered. Just be present. That's all that you need to know is where you are at any moment. You can let go of everything else and just be present where you are right now. And that's really important when you feel a lot of stress or you feel a little anxiety. Stop yourself and just be present. It really is a simple little thing that I have to do sometimes a lot in a day. And I want you to know that my husband lived 15 years with his diagnosis, and he made every day a really good day. Even the hard days, we found that secret to be something that I will hold in my heart forever, that time together. You can't get it back. You cannot get it back, so take care of yourself and take care of each other, and thank you